Yes. So today we'll see editions of SQL Server. As I said you, that as a developer, we don't need to have a detailed things about it, but still something, an overview kind of thing, at least you should have. So for that reason, we'll just discuss the different editions which are available for in SQL Server. One is called Enterprise Edition 1. And this is suitable for large scale applications, Enterprise Edition. And then you find supports all features of SQL Server. Yes. That is paid edition. It is. Enterprise Edition is what? Paid edition. Suitable for whom? Large scale applications. No feature will be disabled. All are available for us. All features, including latest version features or its old version features, everything is available. Because during installation, you could even find something called Evaluation Edition. This is similar to Enterprise Edition, no doubt in it. But the problem is, it is a free edition. It is a free edition. Though it is a free edition, but the other issue is, but will expire after 180 days. That is what happens for Evaluation Edition. Similar to Enterprise Edition, it is free edition, but will expire after what? 180 days. And after expiry, there will not be chance of what? Even upgradation. You can't even upgrade. The only thing will be available at that point of time is you have to uninstall the product. That's it. Software will be there, but you cannot enter into the tool to work with database. Even if you try to enter into any tool, it will give you a kind of error message saying that so and so product has been expired. And now such a software where it is available utilizing the memory, but you are unable to communicate with it, it's of no use. So the only point at that time is better to uninstall the product. Okay. Now, coming to standard edition. This is one. This is suitable for medium scale applications. For medium scale applications. Standard edition is for medium scale applications. So standard edition is suitable for what? Medium scale application. Work group edition. And this is for what? Small scale applications. Fifth, developer edition. This is also one of the editions which is mostly used. Developer edition. For what it is? For building, testing, demonstration, all SQL Server functionality. Okay, testing purpose, demonstration purpose, comparison wise. This is preferred one. And we have one more called web edition. There is one more called web edition. This is used when you have your applications that which are found to be on websites. So you can call like this: provide secure, cost effective, for public websites and applications. For public websites and web applications, this is suitable for that. 7th, which is completely free, is Express Edition. And one more interesting thing is, when it is free, obviously its features all are disabled. So you can call it is free edition for small web and server based applications. Free edition. Features wise restrictions are there. Database size restriction we have. Lot of restrictions. Express edition. Free edition. Even latest version of SQL Server, its Express edition is also available. But basic functionality of database you can perform. Database size, it won't allow you to go with database size. It won't allow you to perform features wise. So Express edition, what do you call it as? It is free edition. For what it is, small web application point of view, also you can use server-based applications. Database size will be very much limited. Only GBs database size will be. GBs. Basic functionalities you can do. Latest features all are hidden. Not only of that particular version. For example, if you have downloaded SQL Server 2017 Express Edition, if you have downloaded. So 2017, even if you download, you can do basic functionality only. 17 features will not be available. 16 features will not be available. 14 features will not be available. All latest features are hidden. Yeah. Going forward, now we'll discuss one more important thing, that is types of servers. Types of servers. So I already said you from day one, SQL server consists of 4 servers. One is database server. One server is database server. Yeah. One more server is integration server. Third is reporting server. Fourth is analysis server. Yes, database server, integration server, reporting server, analysis server. 4 are there. The last three will be for BI developers. And what do what actually happens in database server? Here comes. It works with databases. It works using SQL commands. Yes. But that is the only preferred server for us. Preferred server, which is provided for our usage is database server. Database administrator and database developer, both profiles needs only database server. Other servers we don't need. But to get to understand them with overview, you can say it is to implement ETL process, to implement export and import activities. It is shared server. Yes, overview points I'm writing. Reporting server. For what it is to generate reports in a look and feel manner. Second, it provides interface to present data or information. Analysis server to implement data warehouse. Bas. Overview kind of 4 servers now. Database server, integration server, reporting server, analysis. Four servers. Yes, what you do from this? Only one. As a developer, you work with a database server. Database server is connected with what? Something called database engine. Database engine. Okay, 4 types of servers. Now, going forward on this, now let's understand one of the most important topic for us, that is called hierarchy of SQL server in a machine. I'll try to come up related to this with one small picture. Refer to .png file. Yeah. Hierarchy of what I'm saying? SQL server in a machine. Yes. Yeah, we'll discuss this now in detail. So I'll mention here hierarchy of SQL server in a machine. Until and unless you're not clear with the working process of this hierarchy, writing queries may be difficult for a developer. Developer. For that reason, I'm coming up with this architecture. Yes. Assume this is your machine system. Your system. Okay, this is your system. Yeah, let me write here. System, or you write machine. Okay. And in this machine, base layer, base layer is hardware. Hardware. In that second layer, second layer is Windows OS. Windows OS. Now, in this Windows operating system, now you're going with fourth layer. And in this fourth layer, you are going to install SQL Server software. Okay. SQL Server software. And now here comes few things to remember. Installation of SQL Server software in a machine is, yes, installation SQL Server software is what you call instance. Yes, instance. And here remember one thing, you can install SQL Server software in a machine for 50 times. 50 times. Yes. How many times you can install? 50 times. 50. One installation, one instance. 50 installation, 50 instances. And in that, first time when you install and 49 times when you install, we have some names to remember about them. First time and 49 times. Yeah. And what you learn is first time when you install, first time you call that as default instance. Default instance. And 49 times when you install, we call them as named instances. Yes. Default instance, named instances. Default instance. And 49 times named instances. Yes. And installation, you can find this installation. Software will provide you. Software will provide you what type of instance you're going with. If you're going with default instance, so it's default instance. If you're going with named instances, radio buttons will be there, radio buttons. You have to make a choice. Which one you want to install, default instance or named instance. And one more interesting thing, whichever instance you install, remember, for that instance or for that installation, we are provided by one name. We are provided by what? Name. Yes. And what do you call that as? What do you call that as? You call by what? Name, instance name. Okay, I'll write here. What do you call? Name, instance name. Right. Instance name. Yeah. And remember one thing. For default instance, there is default name provided, and that is MS SQL Server. Yes. And for named instance, you make your choice. I can write server 1, server 1, server 2, PRAJNYA, KONDAL, Shareef. Your name, whatever you want, you give. Yes. But for default instance, the name is fixed and it is MS SQL Server. And for named instances, these all are your choice. Your choice. Interested, go with this. Yeah, whatever you want, whatever you want. I'm not saying compulsory to give those names. Yes. Instance name. Default instance, named instances. And even one more point. During installation, something again important for us to provide server name. Yeah, but generally, when you are installing SQL Server software in a single machine, what will be the concept of server name? Why server name? Because it's single system now. Though it is single system, you are installing SQL Server software on it. So you are installing it on local server. So compulsory server name is needed. What is needed? Server. Server name is needed. Okay. Yes. Server name. And what server name? Yeah, because it is local server. No? Local machine, I'm saying. No? Local machine. Local server. So for that reason, I'm saying. For that reason, whatever is your system name, that itself becomes your server name. In my example, my name I have for my system as Ahmed. That itself is my server name. For default instance, only system name will be available. Only system name. Ahmed, that's it. Because my system name is Ahmed, so server name will be Ahmed. You want to check that? Command prompt. Host name, Ahmed. Ahmed. Yes. For default instance, it is like this. Acha, what about named instances? For named instance, the server name, it will create like this. My system name / instance name, server 1, Ahmed, server 2, Ahmed, PRAJNYA, Ahmed, KONDAL, Ahmed / Shareef. Yes, that is server name it creates. This is how it creates server name for whom? Named instances. For named instances. Real time, because they will install it on a server, separate server machine. So definitely you can find there either they choose to have IP address or they give one specific name for your server, and that itself should be provided as a server name for all the installation process. For all the installation process, server name. And third installation may only I'm talking. Third one, when it comes to after server name, now you would find after installation of any software, usually you would find you are created by folders. You're created by what I'm saying? Folders. Okay. Folders. That folder will contain that so and so software. Folders. And you know, this is reference I'm giving, reference, only reference. If I'm installing Python, so Python related one folder is created that will contain Python software. If I am installing Java, Java related one folder is created and it contains Java software. So depend which software I'm installing, relevant folder is created and that folder will contain software in it. Software in it. Right, go there, program files, Java folder, Java software. Python folder, Python software. This is Python software. Like that, if you install SQL Server software, so SQL Server software related, you're installed with what? You're created with what folder? And depends. What servers you are installing, based on that, relevant folders will be created. Relevant folders are created. Like, let me give you an idea. If you find a folder like this, MS SQL, bus, confirm. MS SQL is a name of the folder containing database server software. If you have a folder, MSRS, yes, MSRS is a folder which will contain reporting server software. MSAS is a folder which is containing analysis server software. Even for named instances, named instances, MS SQL, MSRS, MSAS, MS SQL, MS SQL. Yes, what are all these folders? Folders I'm saying. With the folder names also you can understand. Like here, MS SQL. If I have installed 2002, sorry, in my example, in my system, 2014 is available. So 14 has a version called 12, 12.0.2000. So it means now you will have MS SQL 12. 12 is version. MSRS 12, MSAS 12, MS SQL 12, MSRS 12, then MS SQL 12, MS SQL 12, and it will be followed by instance name MS SQL server dot MS SQL server dot MS SQL server here dot server 1 dot server 1 dot server 2 dot server 2 server 3. Yes, folders will also explain you what, which servers are installed, which servers are not installed in your installation process. Softwares will MS SQL 12 dot Pragnya. Yeah, one software is installed. Folders will help you, I'm saying. Folders will help you to identify which servers are available, which servers are not available. Yes. And you can see now, you can see how many times MS SQL available. How many times MS SQL available? 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4th time, 5. Matlab, server 1, server 2, server 3, Pragnya. It means almost database server has been installed for 5 times. 5 times. If you would have installed SQL Server 2016 in your laptop, then this number here will change. 12 becomes 13. 13. If you have installed SQL Server 2017, if you have installed, 12 becomes 14. Version 14. You understand? The 12, 13, 14 are version numbers. Even in my laptop, since I have SQL Server installed in my laptop, in different batches, I go with the installation process to explain them. So I myself have got around five times SQL Server software installed in my laptop. Shall we check? This PC, C drive, program files, SQL Server, see here. MS SQL, you see, MS SQL, how many times? Default instance, server 1, server 2, server 3, server 4. 5 times I have installed database server. Which version I have installed? 14 only. 14, 5 times I have installed. SQL Server 2014 installed for how many? 5 times, 5 times. How many? What is the provision? 50 times you have. From that 50, I have installed 5 times. Reporting server, how many times I have installed in my laptop? 1 time only. Analysis server, only 1 time. For which instance you have installed reporting and analysis server? Default instance. For named instances, nothing I installed, nothing. Reporting server also I didn't install. Analysis server also I didn't install. Only database server I have installed. Only database server. And one more thing. Yeah. You have anything to ask me on this? Please go ahead. Any question that you have on it.
We are good, I think so.
Clear?
I understand. Yeah, the initial part you explained. Yeah, I understood.
Sir, if you we want to search like the instances, like then folders like in the command prompt, not the default instance, the named instance part. So what will be the that code for that? Can
3-4 techniques are there. One technique, you can go to tool. The management studio will guide you for that.
Okay.
You're talking about folders or you're talking about number of instances?
Number of instances. I just wanted to see how the number of instances.
Yeah. One is like this. Server name.
Okay.
Here. Click local server. Browse for more. Local server. Database engine. 5 times.
Okay.
If not like this, another way I'll show you. Close all this. Don't go to the SQL Server environment. Don't go.
Okay.
Open a tool. Rigid it. Called registry editor. Chalo, enter. Yes. Now come from the beginning. H key local machine.
Okay.
Software.
Okay.
H key local machine software. Microsoft.
Okay.
Microsoft SQL Server. Microsoft SQL Server.
Okay.
In that Microsoft SQL Server, you have a folder called instance names.
Okay.
In that expand SQL, here are your instances.
Okay.
5.
Okay. Is there any chance in command prompt window?
Yes. Even from command prompt also we can get number of, but for that you should have idea about what is the command? Net command, you should know. Net command.
Okay.
Through that we'll get to know.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. that indirectly net command will display what do you call services.
Okay.
Hmm. Or else you go to services application, services.msc. This will also give you an idea. Or you open that configuration tool which SQL Server provides. SQL here. Even this will help you.
Yes.
Wherever SQL Server is available, bracket my instance name. That is nothing but what do you call instance. MS SQL Server default instance. Server 1 named instance. Server 2 named instance. Server 3 named instance. Server 4 named instance. 5 named instance. Sorry, 4 named instance, 1 default. 5 servers have.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is the quick one. Yeah.
And this will also give you, you can see here, reporting server, reporting, default instance, analysis server, default instance. And I don't have any other. No. For server 1, I didn't install this one.
Yeah.
Right? If not, you use this tool. SQL Server Manager tool.msc. This is also one tool which is provided by SQL Server software. This also gives you all the services related to your SQL, and that also gives you an information about,
Okay.
all the services. Brackets mein instance names are available. Command prompt. I'll open in sometimes command prompt. It doesn't work in normal mode. So I'll better open in administration prompt. Run as administrator. Yes. SQL CMD. SQL CMD is a tool.
Okay.
SQL CMD is a tool which provides interaction with database by writing scripts, by writing commands. I have to give all those things.
Yeah.
SQL CMD is a tool you can call like that. Along with SQL Server, you are available with 3 tools.
Okay.
Server details, trusted connection, integrated security. Okay. This is one option. Okay. This is all happens at the SQL Server software instance level. Now, inside SQL Server software, we are made available with something called databases. Databases. How many? 32,767 databases you can have in one instance. 32,767 databases you can have in one instance, I'm saying. Yes.
This numbers will vary version to version, or will it be constant?
Which one?
The number of database.
No, that is same.
Okay.
This number is fixed right from it was available right from 2008.
Okay.
Before 2008, when we used to work with 2005, when we used to work with SQL Server 2000, So at that time, no, this was not the limit. We used to have only 255 databases at that time.
Okay.
After that, they increased the capacity of database to 32767 and they made it as fixed now.
Okay.
Any version you are using, number of databases will be only that. That I'm talking about user-defined databases.
Mm-hmm.
That number is for user-defined databases. Because usually when you talk about databases, databases will be of three types. Databases will be of how many? Three types. Here I'll give arrow mark and write. Yeah, three types of databases. One is called system databases, sample databases, business databases. Three categories. Yes. System databases, sample databases, business databases. System, sample, business. Three categories. System databases, instance successfully installed, bus, you're available with it. You're available with the databases, system databases. How many? 4 standard are there. 4 standard. System databases, standard 4 are there. Master, model, MSDB, TempDB. Standard, I'm saying standard 4. One is always in hidden mode. Hidden. Always hidden. That is resource. Always hidden. Will justify that. The resource is hidden. And one more you get when you configure. When you configure something called replication. That is called distribution database. Total 6. 4 plus 2, 6. One is related with configuration. One is always in hidden mode. Sample databases. Practice purpose Microsoft has provided. When I start the topic called databases, on that I'll explain you. Sample databases. Business databases is user-defined databases. Yeah. Inside database, you have small blocks available. Small blocks, not one singular, plural blocks. That blocks are called schemas. Schema. Yes. Schemas. Where is schema? Inside database. Where is database? Inside instance. Where is instance? Inside OS. Inside OS. I didn't explain this part yet. Why Microsoft gave 50 times installation? Why 50 times? I said that you can install 50 times. Fine, that is good. The good benefit you find. But why? So that I'll explain. Tomorrow I'll write all those important points connecting with why we have a provision. What is the benefit of installing SQL Server software for 50 times? Yeah, you definitely will get to know about it. Yeah, next class I'll talk on that. Schemas, I'm saying schemas. Schemas में types again. Built-in schemas, user-defined schema. Easy to remember, easy to define. Schema works like a folder. Please don't change my sentence. I didn't say schema is a folder. I didn't say schema is a folder. I said schema works like a folder. You have built-in schemas, user-defined schemas. Built-in schemas, 4 are there. 4 में 1 will be always disabled. Forget about that. You have 3 schemas to work on it. Built-in schemas. DBO, sys, information underscore schema. 3 schemas. User-defined, your wish. N number of user-defined schemas you can create. Right. Lot of other things are there on it to study. I won't complete the topic today because it's a lot of things are there even to discuss on schema. I'll come with one separate architecture to cover what exactly and how exactly the schema works. And after that, we'll slowly get into the next level of this hierarchy of SQL Server in a machine. Hierarchy SQL Server machine. Yes. Okay. All right. We'll